welcome back, you guys. It's so good to see all of you. I'm super pumped because we have a new thing on my channel that I'm excited to share with you guys. So, let's just share with none other than Izi.
What
And
up?
you're on! Yay!
Terrifying.
So, this is our little chat segment where we just talk to each other because why not live stream it? Because we're interesting people.
Yikes.
But
So interesting.
we are so interesting that it is worth going live with. But this is also a way for people to give us interesting topics to talk about because we love talking and we love talking about interesting topics to talk about. How many times can I say talk? And and advice and how your day was and to just talk to us. And yeah, that's about it. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
That's it.
Simple
we're
as
at
that.
we're streaming talking podcasts because that's never done. Actually, do anyone do podcasts on streams?
Yeah. There's a whole there's an actual channel or like podcasts and just talk shows on Twitch.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that. So,
I think a lot of them are probably sports related, but
who cares about sports when you can talk to us driveways? You neither drive on them nor are they away and discuss. Okay, that's honestly a lot of things in this world are like that. Why is everything like that? What's another one? Uh, I can't think of any on the top of my head. Any other time I can think of some.
yeah,
Because
there's that
seriously,
joke. There's that joke. Why do you park on driveways and drive on
I mean
parkways?
you drive onto them, so technically you're driving on them for a second, just a second. So they're driveways because it's a way to get you to what to drive on. Bam! I solved it. You're welcome.
English is just such a English is a language that makes no sense
It
whatsoever.
is. Like, imagine people who it's like not their first language and didn't learn it from when they were like itty bitty babies and trying to
Mhm.
learn something as complicated as the English language. Like, what?
If only we need to be more like German, just say things are exactly the way they are.
Pretty much. Beans? How are beans like that? That doesn't even make sense. Stop it. Beans are not like that. Beans?
Beans are like that.
I don't even understand what he means. God's clarify. Beans? I'm trying to think, because there's another word, I feel like I just talked about this, where there's another word that's very similar that its literal meaning has nothing to do with what it says.
Mm,
I'm looking it up.
I'm gonna say, dear Google.
Words that
Looks like you gotta give Leo a
mean
treat.
ah. What?
Any luck in finding
I don't even know how to ask.
it? Google is supposed to be king at.
It's getting me synonyms and no, it's not what I want. Two words that have a different meaning, but when put together. Two words when I can't type put together have a different meaning.
When they sound the same but have different meanings.
Lighthouse. No, that makes sense. Keyboard. That makes sense. Okay, these are awful examples. Wallpaper, that makes sense. Password, that makes sense. Stop. Those all make sense. You are not helping. Uh they're like, those are compound words. No, I get it. I know that. That's not what I'm trying to do here.
Oh my
Doghouse
goodness.
makes sense. No. Bad. Bad source. Bad source. Don't like it.
0 out of 10.
0 out of 10 would not recommend that source. Uh huh?
What?
Bollywood. No,
Huh?
that's not good. Bollywood, like Indian movie industry.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one's not good. Carjack, that makes sense. These all make sense. I want one that doesn't make sense. That a different meaning that doesn't make sense. Oxymoron. Is that what it's called? Bittersweet. But it's bitter and it's sweet.
Yeah, oxymoron's basically two contrasting words.
Yeah. Not what I'm looking for.
Kind of like jumbo shrimp. I always use
Funny.
that. I always use that as an example.
Well, it might come to me eventually, and then I'll just
It'll
randomly
come to
blurt
you
it
at
out.
like 3:30 in the morning. You're just gonna sit up and be like, I know exactly what I was talking
I
about.
must tweet this. The people must know. I'm not crazy. All right. We gotta talk about this because this is what the people want.
Oh no.
Is water wet?
Is
Is water wet, Izzy? They want to know. Is water wet?
the bright one that has
I hate this question though. Because I don't know. Technically, no, because it can't get wetter than it already is. It's wet. Water is wetness. But when water gets on something, it's wet.
water brings on the property of being wet.
Yeah, but is water itself wet? No?
I'm sure there's a fancy chemistry explanation for how there's hydrophilic and hydrophobic
I just
properties.
hate the question. It gives me a headache and I don't understand how to answer it. Yes and no. Both. Depending on what day you ask me. Both.
Mike with all these like
I know. We gotta focus on Mike's questions. No, but simpler.
water causes wetness.
Water does cause wetness. Yes, I agree with that. But then again, is water itself wet because it makes other things wet? Or does it just cause wetness? Like mind blown for some reason. Help me, Mike. Help me. Guide
Help.
me in your ways.
You're our only hope.
All right,
Obi-Wan Mike.
let's see what this next question was. Why is it that, oh wait, can water be water if it's not wet?
It still be water.
Yeah? See, that's what I'm saying. My mind is blown right now. I don't understand the question.
Unk on a mountain.
Like, I don't understand. Like, water is water. Water makes things wet, but yet also it itself is wet because it makes other things wet. Like, when
Well,
you touch water, it's
but you
wet.
can also make the argument that water could be in different. So liquid water would be the only one really capable of causing wetness
Mm-hmm.
because it can also be in a solid state,
That's
aka
ice.
ice,
It's not
aka ice.
water. It's
However, it's
ice.
water in a solid state.
But it's ice.
Water in a gas state is more or less steam. Does steam make something wet? A little
Yes.
bit.
Yes.
So
So can ice, though. It can melt in your hand.
Yeah, but it goes back to its liquid state by the time it does if it melts.
I don't know. I hate that question. It hurts me. I could give a argument for either side, and that scares me that I can do that because it confuses me even more. Um, why is it that when you transport something by car, it's called a shipment, but when you transport something by ship, it's called cargo? That's a good one.
Water is a figment of your imagination. Let's put it that way, Mike. Is water even real?
Yes,
No.
water is
It's a
real.
lie. Water's a lie.
It keeps me healthy. I like water.
Oh my goodness.
Don't tell me water is not real. It's not fair. But seriously, that is a good one though. Transporting a car is shipment, but
I drink Coke
transport
Zero and
something.
coffee, so yeah, I feel that. I'm like
I'm
coffee
really
and
trying.
tea.
I'm
My
really.
kidneys are gonna hate me in like 10 years.
I'm really trying to drink more water. It's part of this whole healthy kick.
Mm.
As I drink my McDonald's Coke. I mean, I'm healthy now. Mm.
Okay. Ashley, are you an iPhone user?
Yes. Oh no, am I about to
So
get shammed for being
no,
an
no, no,
iPhone
no,
user?
no, no. Question, because I ran across a topic in a subreddit, and it was talking about people being offended that they're being left on red, I guess with text messaging.
Yeah.
That is not something I'm familiar with as a Android user. So
Okay.
left on red, does that mean like you can see that someone read your message and never responded, or what is that?
Yes, that's exactly what it means. It means that, so like, say I were to text you, right?
Mhm.
And it says, so like I said, hi. And on my end, it'll say delivered when it's sent to you. And then when you read it, when you open it, now if you get it and you see it, like if you open like how I have notifications on my screen, if it's just a
Uh-huh.
simple notification and you look at it that way, it won't read red. But if you open it up and you read it, it'll say red at this time.
So if you text me, an Android user, you
Yeah.
can see when I read your text message even though we're 2 different,
No.
or is that only iPhone to iPhone?
I think it's only, yes, it's only iPhone to iPhone because another thing is iPhone to iPhone is blue text bubbles. iPhone to
Okay.
Android is green text bubbles.
Interesting. Huh.
Yes. It's so
I did
you
not know that.
know which carrier is which.
Oh, okay.
But
So
you
I
can also turn it off to where even if you read it, it never shows you if you read it. It always says delivered. You can turn it off to where people won't see it.
Gotcha. Okay. Alex, I did not say that I don't get left on red. I'm saying I'm an ignorant nub and I don't know. But I guess, like, someone was just saying, I think it's ridiculous that people get upset because they get left on red.
I mean, depends on the situation, I guess. I don't really care if I'm left on red unless it's like something I need an answer right now. Then yeah, I might get a little upset. But like nothing that's like answer me now, dang it! I need an answer. Oh my gosh, you're playing video games and didn't talk to me. How dare you? You read it. You had enough time to read it. You reply. I don't really care. But that's a lot of people's arguments is that if you had time to read it, because they're like, sorry, I was busy. Well, if you had time to read it, you had time to respond, okay? You had time.
You sound very passionate about this.
If you read my message, you will respond to it. It takes 2 seconds to say, I'm busy, okay? That is my basic white chick reenactment.
Basic white chick reenactment. Oh, no. You can turn on
But
notifications.
Mike makes a good point. You can turn on the notification and then like I said at the front of the phone, or like if you open the phone and you scroll down and you see the notifications this way, you can still read the message. But if it's a long one, you gotta open that sucker. You're not reading all of it.
That it's like, no, not that I ever do that. Mhm, sure, Mike, sure.
Just respond K.
That's cool, right? Yeah,
Uh,
I think that's what the young kids do these days.
I mean, if like someone's like, "Oh my gosh, hi Mike, like, are we still meeting for dinner?" and you say, "Okay," like the person's probably not going to be very happy with you.
Mike's like, "Who would I be meeting for dinner? What?"
I mean, I don't know. I'm just giving an example. It's like if I was like, "Hey, Joey, we going out tomorrow night with so and so?" Okay, I'd be like, "No, it no, just say busy. If you're busy, just say I'm busy. Talk later. Like it's fine. You don't have to respond K. And if you're not gonna, just don't respond. If you're gonna respond K, just don't respond. Just don't do it.
I feel like K is just that stereotypical,
Whatever.
what's the worst thing that you could say to someone after you just poured your heart and soul to them?
Shut the
K.
fuck up. Yeah, pretty much. If it's a 12-page text, there's a reason why it's a 12-page text, Mike. You can't say K to that. It's yeah, it is a fuck off text. So I mean, if you're wanting to be portrayed as that fuck off dude, sure, go right ahead, say K. Nah, it's K. Yeah, go ahead, say K if you really want to piss that person off. Like if it's your goal that hey, I'm pissing this person off tonight. They just sent me a 12-page message, just pouring their heart to me. I'm gonna be like, okay, that's how you piss someone off.
Perfect. Perfect. Oh my
I
goodness.
feel like Mike leaves a lot of people on red.
Damn.
It's
I'm not even
not a power move.
I'm not even gonna jump on that train.
It's
I'll
a
be
power.
I'm just gonna bye, Ashley.
Mike, it's not a power move. Oh yeah, I did
I
see
mean, I'm
that.
right there with you.
Yeah, but are they important emails? Sometimes it's like scam emails or things that's like, "Hey, we got a
Yeah.
discount." Like,
Well, here's the real answer. As someone who has almost 5,000 unread emails at my work email, some of them are
working?
important.
Oh,
Yes.
easy. Oh, easy, easy.
Look, here's the thing. It's at the hospital that I work as needed at. So I
Okay,
don't access it that much. My only primary the So to answer your question, are any of the emails important? Yes, because some of them, that's my only way of staying up to date on what's happening as far as changes in the department are concerned. So
right.
some of them are. I would say about 90% of those emails are either complete garbage or people looking to swap shifts. And your girl does not want to swap shifts. So
No, thank you. I'll just leave you on red. You're leaving people on red, Izzy.
How
You're
well, and the
you're part of the
so I
problem.
so here's the thing. The shift swapping emails, I told, my higher up a couple years ago, I'm like, "Is there not a way that you can just split the email list into day shift and night shift?" And they're like, "No, there's no way to do that." So I literally everybody in the department gets every email from a day shift, a night shift, a mid shift
That's
requesting to swap
confusing.
shifts.
Yeah.
So if you're working night shifts, you're ignoring all the day shift ones anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I
That
schedule
sounds complicated.
I schedule around my full-time job at a different hospital. So I'm just like, "No, I'm not interested in swapping my shifts because I don't feel like shooting myself in the foot."
Yeah. I don't blame you
So
for that one. Ugh.
about 90% of the 5,000 emails I haven't gone through are just ones that I don't care to go through.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's see.
You hear that joke? If you had 24 hours left to live, what would you do? And someone replied, I'd send an email out to send this email to 12 of your friends or I'll be found dead in the morning. Oh no.
Oh, I mean, not wrong. I don't I don't check my I probably check my I don't check my email every day unless it's my work email, but I have to. But like my personal email, I probably check like unless I'm really waiting for an email, like waiting for a package or
hmm
something like that. I don't check it, but like maybe once a week, maybe. And
I
I
have
only go through and delete if I actually feel like it.
Yeah, I only have I mean, I get notifications whenever I get a new email, like, here's one. But it's complete garbage. So I'm gonna go ahead and erase it because
Yay, we're one less down. One less email down. We did it. I,
sorry, I
I
have
I love how you went with the Halloween purple for your lights.
Halloween purple.
That's what I'm calling
Yeah,
it. I
Halloween
did like
purple.
a orangey red for my backlight.
Ooh, it looks so eerie.
And then my
Great.
normal rainbow glow. That is, by the way,
So is that your own personal office space?
yeah. Is Skelly not home?
Mm-mm. No, can you tell? You don't hear him chiming in the background every 2 seconds. I say that in a loving way.
No, actually, originally when we bought this house, I wanted this to be the spare bedroom. I said,
Mm,
I don't need an office. I'll just keep playing in the living room like I've been playing. It's fine. I mean, would I like an office? Yeah, I'd like my own personal space to go to, but it's not like a must. I don't need
mhm,
it. I'd rather have a spare bedroom. And he's like, listen, it's not going to be used that much. You might as well actually use it. I said, well, then I at least want it to be half spare bedroom, half office. So I was going
mhm,
to change like the closet space. I was going to like take a door down and
mhm.
make the closet into like a hideable desk.
Gotcha.
These
Mhm.
closets are not big enough for that at all. So I was like, all right.
Well, you also have to worry about the having outlets and whatnot that go into the closet.
Yeah, that's true too. I never would have thought about that. But so
And
it ended up just being the office.
the only reason I say that is because I thought about that and I'm like, "How would I put a desk in here? I don't have outlets to, like, hook up my computer."
Yeah.
Mm.
I probably would have done an extension cord or something, honestly. I don't
Yeah.
know. I would have figured it out. But so now it's just my office. And then when people come over, it's just enough room to put like a queen size air mattress in it. So we blow it up, and that's the spare bedroom part. But because it's also the spare bedroom,
Mhm.
Yuki and Leo are not allowed in here because we have friends who are allergic. So now it's
Oh.
also sucks because I can't have my animals with me while I am in my office, which makes me kind of sad.
Oh.
But I go visit every now and then. That's
So
so
they're just
sad.
standing outside the door like,
Well, Yuki has to stay in her cage because she can't be trusted yet.
"How old is she now?"
5 months.
Yeah, she's still a baby.
Yeah, can't quite trust her yet. But Leo just he roams around, does his thing. He'll go in Joey's office and like lay down in the corner there and sleep. But when he's ready for bed or it's about time for me to normally get off, he'll come to my office and I'll hear him go meow, and I'll see his paw go under the doorway, and he'll go meow, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Go to bed. Like last night when I was up late, like he was checking on me like every 30 minutes, like Mom, let's go to bed. What is wrong with you? Oh, no. I don't like either one of them more than the other. But if you ask Joey, Joey likes Leo more. 100% though.
I was making a joke with one of the docs that I work with. So I said, "Yeah, I have no business ever being a mom because I very obviously like Bo 100 times more than Suki."
Yeah.
I'm like, "I should not have human children because I'm gonna
You're gonna
absolutely
have a
like one more
favorite.
I'm gonna like one more than the other." She says, "Oh, Amy, that's how it works. Everybody does." I was like, "Damn, okay."
I really don't. I mean, I guess technically, if I had to pick, Leo would be, but that's because he just does his thing. I don't want to, like, I can just ignore him. I wouldn't, but, like, I could. Whereas Yuki, she needs a lot of my attention right now, and it can be exhausting at times, but, eh. Yeah, okay.
Clip it, she likes
Okay.
Lamar.
Okay. Can't wait for that to be used against me. No
Um,
one till Try. Oh my gosh, he'd come for me. Well, now everybody's gonna tell Try and he's
well
gonna come for me.
well, cats and dogs are just 2 completely different.
Oh, totally. Which
Cats are
that's
just
that's the weird part is Joey loves dogs. Like
mhm,
he said that when we got a dog, it had to be a golden retriever. Like that's
mhm,
what he wanted.
mhm,
But it's like the difference was he's used to outside dogs. They were raised, trained outside. You didn't have to worry about the
mhm,
potty training, they did it themselves. You
mhm,
didn't have to worry about any accidents in the house, tearing up anything in the house. They came inside at night or when it was cold. They'd go in the garage. So it's like he's not used to the inside dog part. And
mhm,
so he's like, oh, she made an accident on the floor. I'm so done. But it's like, his dogs never did that. So,
mhm.
like, to him, that's really bad. So that's been kind of a struggle for him to have to get used to.
Was that his only dog? Or I guess
Yeah.
I don't know, okay. Yeah, it's hard to go from an outdoor dog, an outdoorsy dog to a dog that stays inside with you all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's like, well, let's make her an outside dog. I said, so she can stay in like our tiny yard and never do anything. Like, no, she will be my inside dog. She will cuddle with me and you will deal with it. But I think it's just because that's what he's used to. So he's like, wouldn't she be happier outside? And I'm like, no. She likes playing with Leo and cuddling with me.
It's like, "Are
No.
you sure that's not what you want of her?" She obviously wants to be inside cuddling with me. Are you
Duh.
sure that's what she wants?
Yes.
Yes. Can't you tell?
As she's like
She's
trying to
just
get
like
out. Yeah. Trying to get out of my arms. Like, Mom, please, you're hurting
like, "Let
me.
me out." Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, that's the one I was talking about. Why does
Hmm.
your nose run but your feet smell?
I mean, some people have some smelly noses too.
Yeah. Why do you Oh, yeah. That's definitely the one. This is the one I was trying to look up. Why do you bake cookies but cook bacon? That one, I don't like that one. Leo is not getting treats yet. Ah, you're gonna make me go get my cat, aren't you?
Leo's about to put on some 5 pounds by the end of this.
Like, once I get affiliate, I'm gonna make you pay for it. No, well, like with not like money, like award reward
Yes,
points.
money.
You must pay $1 to give my pet a treat. No.
Viva la resistance.
Oh
Oh
my gosh.
goodness.
I'm gonna go get my cat. Uh, See, the thing is he wants to annoy me with the instant meows. But what he doesn't
Mhm.
know is that's on live scene only and not Izzy and Salty. Oh, you would really pay to give Leo a treat? Come on. Come on. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get my cat.
Go get the cat.
Oh, Leo.
waiting to hear it. This is where we insert a music dance party. Hi. Ow, that's a bright screen. Ooh. I mean, whatever you want it to be. There was a TikTok of a girl who was twerking to
Oh,
classical music, and it cracks me up every single time I see it. Lee,
okay. I got the bean.
look at
The
that
bean,
pretty
the bean.
boy. Look at that beautiful
There you go.
boy.
There you
Oh, so
go.
cute.
Good
So
camera
cute.
shot.
Ooh, let's see those nails.
Oh my orangey nails.
Yes. Did
I
you
got
was
them. I got them done
what
like 2 weeks ago. They need to be redone. I'm trying to wait until EDC so I can get
Mhm.
them done for that.
Dude,
They're like,
you went to see Porter Robinson this weekend, right?
I did. It was
How
so
was
good.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
It was amazing. It was such a good concert. Okay, I'm gonna put them
Uh,
back and then I'll talk about it.
yes, I need to hear about this. I love me some Porter Robinson.
Okay, it was awesome. Like I I took so many videos because of course they played all my favorite songs, which made me super happy. So I was like bouncing up and down and freaking out. But it's like he literally when he's performing, he has
Mhm,
like one of those button keyboards like you would use on a stream or like for
mhm.
commands and stuff. And he literally just uses that to like change his voiceover and do all the beats and everything. Like it was amazing. It was
Oh,
so cool. And then he ended up doing this part where like the screen was above the stage, like the camera was above the stage, and he
mhm.
laid down on the floor and like moved with the effects that was on the main screen. It was amazing. It was so cool. And like I guess everything he does in that back screen, he does
Mhm.
himself, and it was just amazing. It was so cool. Like the lights, pictures, and everything is great.
What all songs did he play?
Um, let's
I'm
see.
sure he probably ran through his entire
Oh yeah, especially the most popular ones. Let's see. Trying to just look at his song list. Um, he played Shelter. Look at
I
this.
would I was gonna say, I would figure.
Yeah, look at the sky. Something comforting.
Oh.
Um, I think he did Divinity. No, or maybe he asked about it. I know he did all. I'm pretty sure he did like all of his newer songs, like Shelter, Sad Machine, Look at the Sky, Something Comforting, and Language, and Get Your Wish. But the older ones, he did a song for his mom too,
Oh.
because his parents were there. It was like
Oh.
shout out to my parents. This is for my mom, and then he did. Oh, what was that song name? A song that he wrote for his girlfriend, and it was also like a thank you to her. It had something to do with flowers, I think.
Was it on his newest album?
I don't know. Oh, he did the Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti Do too.
Mm, mhm,
Blossom, that's what it was.
mm.
So yeah, he did a lot of really, really, really good songs. It was so amazing.
I feel like he'd be a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, it was great. And then they like cut out the middle for like security reasons. And so we got on the edge, and because I'm so short and I can't see anything, I'm like leaning across the edge, laying my head on my arm because my head was hurting from going like this the whole time. So I'm just like laying on the bar like this, looking like the whole time. Then after my concert, I was like, oh, my neck. But I was like, I finally get to say something. He also played the piano and played the drums while he was performing too. It was overall just really, really cool. So
And actually, what I was looking at, Alan Walker is going to be in DC.
that name sounds familiar. Is he on the EDC list?
I don't know.
I'm about to check.
Guess we'll find out.
Let's see. Explore lineup.
He must be. I feel like he is. Yeah.
Yep. I
Tuesday
have him
or
favorited
Thursday.
Saturday
Thursday.
and Saturday.
Oh, okay.
I have him favorited so I can go
I
see
love
him.
Alan. I love Alan Walker.
I'm trying to see what songs I have. Let me see what songs I have saved on my playlist from him. Alan. Looks like only one. Still a good one. Selfish. It's a remix.
Mhm.
Good. Really good. I'm trying to let me see what other people I favorited that I'm excited to see. And a lot of them was like, oh, they're on my playlist, so I like at least one of them songs, so I'll favorite it. Let's see. Me, schedule, Vegas. The Chainsmokers, Alesso, I think.
Unless okay. Mhm.
Um, Alan Walker, Dead Mouse, which I already saw him, so I mean, I could skip out on that if I wanted to, but hearted him anyway. Diplo, DJ Snake, DJ Set, which is Griffin, Martin Garrix, and then Zed is on Sunday.
It's a good
So
list.
yeah, and it's not even like half of it. There's so many people that are going to be there. It's insane. I'm really excited to go though. Yes, Dead Mouse, but I already saw him, so this would be like the second time.
Stop
Yeah.
at one. See them all. See
I
them all the
I'm really
time.
I'm really gonna try, like, I'm gonna try and see every person I can. I mean, obviously I can't do that, but as much as I can. I'm gonna see as many people as I can.
I don't know where Echo Stage is.
Oh, there are so many different stages. There's like,
Yeah, this one's in DC. I'm trying to figure it
oh,
out.
gotcha. Like, I wonder how many stages are at EDC. Echo Stage is in DC.
Yeah,
Giant
that's where
warehouse.
Alan Walker is gonna be at Echo Stage in November. I think
Gotcha.
November 20th, I think. It's
Uh,
a
8
yes,
stages.
giant warehouse. I'm
But
about it.
8 stages. 8 different stages in this place.
Jeez.
And I mean, it's nothing from the pictures I see, it's nothing but LED lights everywhere. Like, it is lit up. And
Hey, that's all you need for a party, just a bunch of lights and
it's like a
a lot of
carnival.
space.
Like, I'm pretty sure it's called a carnival. Carniv. I keep saying like carnival, like car carnival, carnivore.
Carnival.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say carnivore. Anyway, but it has like Ferris wheels and like different like small fair rides and stuff. I'm like, where am I going? Like, what is this?
Signed up for the circus, didn't you know?
Apparently, I mean, my outfits are way out of my comfort zone, so
Fine. People can be too drunk, too high, too
well, a lot of people
into
are
the
not
music.
going to be really wearing anything, so I'm at least wearing clothes.
That too, correct. Correct. They will be wearing absolutely nothing. Well, not absolutely nothing, but not leaving much for the imagination, let's put it that way.
Yeah. And, like, even when I went to Dead Mouse and even the Porter Robinson concert, a lot of people just had, like, tape on their nips and then, like, a see-through shirt or whatever. I can't do that. Coming in nude. Just paint on his body, that's it. Nothing but, like,
Hey, it'll be classily
glow.
done pain, don't be hateful.
Just, like, nothing
It'll
but
be
glow in the dark.
tasteful.
Yeah,
It'll
glow in the
be
dark paint.
oh, no.
He'll stand out in the crowd for sure.
Oh gosh.
Oh, shoot. But no, it was an amazing concert. I would say it's probably better than Dead Mouse, and Dead Mouse was pretty good too. But I think I just like Porter Robinson's music a lot more, and like he
No,
he
I don't listen
sings
to a
during it, which
oh,
is
he
awesome.
sings. Oh,
Porter
okay.
Robinson does.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think I listen to a lot of Dead Mouse stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to
Oh,
think if I do I know any of his I know who Dead Mouse is, but I don't know if I
right. Well, I
know
mean,
any
how can you not freaking Mousehead? That's what he's
Dead
most known for.
Mouse.
Um,
What does Spotify classify as his most popular song?
Let me see.
Ghosts and Stuff.
I don't know that.
It's
Do
like
I even have
130 million view or listens.
the? I don't even have any songs saved on my playlist of him, so and then I don't know. But you want to know what I did that was bad though?
Hmm. What'd you
So
do?
I didn't realize. So Joey and I went with one of his college best friends and
Mhm.
his girlfriend.
Mhm.
His girlfriend lives in Texas and was flying to Chicago, which is where he's from, for all of us to meet up, which he lives in Ohio now. So she was coming back with us, but we were picking her up in Chicago where the concert was.
Mhm.
So I guess Andrew said like the whole way there that it was a surprise, don't say anything. And then I was like charging my shoes because I have those LED shoes. And he told me not to show her my shoes. Didn't hear any of that. And I showed her my shoes, and she goes, "Oh, what are those for?" And I was like, "The concert." And she went, It's a concert. It's a concert." And Andrew was like,
Oh, no. He trying to surprise her?
"Yeah."
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh my god, what do you mean?" And he was like, "I told you not to say anything." I was like, "What?" And I guess he said it like the whole way there, but when I was in the car, I was in the back seat. I couldn't hear anything. I felt terrible. I felt so bad that I started crying, and my
Oh,
makeup was getting messed up, and I was trying to hide it. And Joey's like, "Stop crying," and I'm like, "Shut up, shut up,
like, "Let
stop."
me have my moment."
And so they're like, "Oh my gosh," Elizabeth goes, "It's okay," and she goes, "Tell her it's okay." He goes, "It's okay." I was like, "No, no, I feel really bad. It doesn't matter if you're mad at me or not. It's just the fact that I ruined this very special surprise because it's like one of
Oh.
her favorite artists, and I just ruined that for you." Ugh,
Oh.
I felt so terrible. She didn't know who the artist was though, but she guessed. She knew who it was.
Oh.
But I felt so guilty. I felt like a big jerk.
Oh.
Which, by the way, get to the concert, my right
Mhm.
shoe didn't work.
Oh, no.
So my left shoe did. I didn't have them on the entire, like, I didn't turn them on at all. I maybe accidentally turned it on once and then turned it off.
Oh.
So I need to plug them in and see what's going on with that because I either need to try and see if Joey will fix my shoe before EDC or I'm going to have to buy a new pair.
When is EDC supposed to be?
2 weeks. It's not this week, but it's next week.
Next week. Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope you figure it out.
Yeah, I need to plug them in tonight and see what's going on so I can decide if I'm gonna try and buy more or not. Yay.
I really feel like I wanna get a pair and just wear them at work. It'll be fine.
Oh, they're so nice.
Maybe I'll make
Except for
them
the
blue.
fact that freaking broke. I mean, I
Yeah.
saw some comments where it said one shoe wasn't working after a couple of times,
Mm.
but there wasn't a lot of them. And you know how you always get that one comment that isn't the best. So I was like, it's fine. And of course it would happen to me. And of course it wouldn't wait until after EDC, because why? Why wouldn't it?
Oh, no.
So Joey said the only way he could see it being fixable is if it
Uh-huh.
doesn't charge. It doesn't work. And if it does, it's not something that can be fixed or replaced.
At least not easily.
Yeah.
It would almost just be less trouble to
I might
yeah.
as well bring a portable charging port and just keep charging my shoe. I'm gonna be like in the charging station, like, don't mind me, just charging my shoe. It's fine. Oh, it's blinking red. That means it's low. Just keep on walking as I charge my shoe.
Keep on going. I can't
Mm.
for the life of me remember, uh I'm, like, drawing a blank. I can't remember what that thing was called. Jake was asking if I was off on a certain day because I think what is it called? It's like with Jaden Animation, Odd Ones Out, they do like a sketching showdown or something. I for the life of me can't remember what
Ooh,
it's called, but they're supposed to be here at
that sounds
some
dope.
I can't remember what it's called.
That sounds really cool, though. Are you gonna try and go to it?
He was Scribble Showdown. I don't even remember. I don't know when they're supposed to be here. Oh, okay. T-Pack. They're gonna be 21st. I think I just got my schedule. Anyway, yeah, they're supposed to be here,
That'll be cool.
doing a Scribble Showdown, and I enjoy their videos and just watching them kind of especially when because back when, Odd Ones Out and Jaden did their videos about them kinda just scribbling on the spot on different situations, it was fun to watch them just kind of talk and doodle,
Yeah,
so
and like imagine them like doing it in person. That'd be really cool.
mhm, mhm.
That'd be awesome.
Suppose it's them it's those 2, and I don't remember who the other 2 Rubber Ninja, Domix, and Egoraptor.
Speaking of drawing, how is your drawing coming with your digital drawing bed?
It's so weird it's getting better. It's because I'm very used to, like, looking down and
Yes.
that versus, like, looking up at my screen and, like,
That
trying to draw
also.
down here.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like, this is very unusual.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's why I almost got one with like the screen on it, but I'm like, those are way more expensive.
way more expensive,
I was worried I wasn't gonna like it.
and your girl is just a casual scribbler. I'm not
Yeah,
I feel like if it was more
yep. I was worried that I was gonna do it, I was gonna be awful, and I was gonna quit. And I was gonna waste all that money for something that I did for like a little bit and then stopped. Come to find out, I really like it, but I still don't know if it's worth buying something like that. Like, I'm getting used to doing it without a screen now. If
mhm,
anything, like, I told Joey, 'cause I'm starting to make YouTube videos, and I use that lately because it's gonna be basically for me for like trips and stuff, or if I do fun things,
mhm,
just something to look back at. And if it's something that I end up doing like that, I might end up getting like one of those flip dual laptops
mhm,
and
mhm.
then just draw on that,
Yeah.
or hook up my drawing pad to it and draw on that if I want to. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see.
I like scribbling. I like drawing more as just like a casual thing if
Oh
something
yeah.
comes up and I feel like drawing. And I always feel bad because she's like, "Well, can you draw a picture of us?" I'm like, I don't really feel motivated to draw a picture of us." Like that sounds so
Oh.
bad. That sounds so terrible. Like it just, I kind of have to be in the mood to do
Yeah.
that.
No, I get it. I felt really bad for Colt because I I don't even remember when he asked me to like do that. Well, you were there in the chat, weren't you? Or was that Stu?
Might
When
have been.
it might have been Stu when I was talking about like what he wanted and stuff. Um, I'm trying to see if I can find the date of when we even like talked about it. So it was probably January, February, March, about June that we talked about this, and I'm just now getting around to getting his main thing. I drew one of his emotes, which is his hype emote.
Uh-huh.
I drew that in a day, but it was because I either didn't have the time or I didn't have the artistic like not motivation. I didn't have that like oh shoot. What's the word I'm looking for? Uh
Also, I've had the artist block lately
yeah.
has been
Yes.
super real.
Yeah. That's it's like I didn't it was like everything I drew I hated.
Yeah, I feel that.
So I ended up just doing more of like a cuz I was going to go with that realistic route. I every realistic thing I tried to draw, I hated. So I just went with more of a cartoon and he said he was cool with it. But right now I'm struggling with how I want the background to look because it's the void subclass. I'm like, how do I make a void background subclass?
It's a purple.
I know, but like I didn't want to just do purple. Like I gotta have something else with it. So like I did lightning just to make it cool. And Joey goes, "Well, that's not void." I'm like, "Oh, but what do we do?" Well, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. That's where I'm struggling. And so,
That's, I guess it'd be like, I guess smoke, purple smoke, maybe. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
have no idea. I could try and do that. I asked what Colt would want. Like I sent what I had already done, and I said I'm really struggling to think of like a good thing to put as the background. And he said something with like the tether bow and arrow.
Oh, is he a hunter main?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you could do. You could
Just put like
do.
a bow and arrow behind it? Like, I don't know if that would look dumb or not. Because, let me see
I
if I can show
mean,
you what I
better.
did do.
That's that would at least drive the
Mm,
point a little bit more because if
mm,
it was like a Titan, you
if
could
you
do a
can
big
like
old
see that.
shield. What would you do as a warlock? Just a big old purple ball?
I don't know. But see, that's the lightning that I was talking about.
Alex fuck hunters.
Oh, shut up! How many? Okay, can we just talk about the fact? All right, you brought this up. I just want you to know how much God's always says, "Fuck hunters. I hate hunters." Blah blah blah. Hunters. Do you know how many hunters accounts he has made in his lifetime? Like too many to count. He has
I
made
know nothing. I know
so
nothing. I plead the
bullcrap.
fifth.
Bullcrap is he?
I'm
He
just sitting here. I don't know anything.
20, say he's even saying it. 28. He has made 28 hunter profiles
Why do you
because
make
he
28?
tries to be a hunter. And then he goes, "Oh, fuck hunters, no, no, no. You used to be one 28 times." Like, don't even.
Alex, do you feel the heat emitting from the computer? Because I'm pretty sure that's coming from her anger.
Only for gear. Whatever. Shut up. You have.
Shut up.
I have been there at one of those times where you were like, I'm gonna try and be a hunter for once in my life. And then you're like, I hate this. Fuck hunters. I never liked them. So what?
Dang. Boy, you got her worked up.
Because it's like and like anytime someone's a hunter, they're like, "Oh, she's like on them." Like, you picked hunter. How could you? And I'm like, Alex, you've made a hunter 28 times, deleted and remade a hunter. Whatever, whatever. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear your bullcrap excuses anymore.
Like, screw you, hating hunters. I don't believe you. I think you just do it to get people riled up, like me.
And I think what's hilarious is you're not even a hunter main.
No, I'm just not supposed to say fuck hunters when he's been a hunter 28 times. Like, come on.
It's like, why is Ashley so mad? I don't know. I'm, I'm just here.
I feel bad for all those hunter mains out there that get crap from gods for no reason. I met a hunter once. I was cleaning crap off my boots, and there it was. Oh God! So even you're hating on hunters? What's okay? What's wrong with hunters?
There are so many of them. There are so many of
So
them.
it's a good class that there's so many of them.
And it's also it's not
I
even
don't
necessarily
understand the
hunters.
hate.
It's not even hunters. It's just the damn stasis hunters. Like what?
Yeah, but how is that the hunter's fault? I mean, I'm one of
It's one of the laziest supers that you could ever choose. In all fairness, because that
man. Maybe I need to just be a hunter main because I like taking the easier route. Please just give me kills. Like Titans, Warlocks, Zapala, Ikora, a literal pyro of corn. Anything else, finally at the end, hunters. My
ill,
god.
the fact that Zabal is above Ikora though is a little disturbing, but sure.
Ikora. Okay. Hear me out. Crow likes Ikora. He has a thing for Ikora. Just saying.
Who
Because Crow
Oh, okay.
has a thing
Okay.
for Ikora. Hear me out. Yeah. Well, no, he does not have a thing for
Well, I'm laughing
everyone.
because I thought you said I asked you to clarify because I thought you said Joey. I was like,
No! No! Jesse does not have a thing for Ikora.
Joey, don't quote me on that. I'm sorry.
Clip it. Someone clip it. Oh my gosh. No, the reason
Joey's
why
got the hots for Ikora. What?
no, okay, the reason why I say that because I clipped it. I was
Uh-huh.
doing one of the storylines, and I'm just minding my own business. Normally playing the game, looking bored, blah blah blah. Which I'm not bored. I just look at. I've noticed that I like look back and I'm like, I look like I'm dying in the inside, where I'm just like listening to the story. Anyway, and Crow said something like, "So is Ikora like?" And the ghost says, "Don't even ask." And I'm like,
Mm.
he was about to ask if Ikora was fucking single. He just tried to put the moves on Ikora. Crow likes Ikora.
Crow, focus here.
Crow has a thing for Ikora. And then if you go, there's like a little talk thing in that. Oh shoot. The what's that like staff thing called? You have to go and interact with it to get upgrades and stuff when you're doing your
Oh, yeah.
quests. The
Mhm.
box next to it where you get like feedback messages every now and then, conversations between people. There was
Mhm.
one with Ikora and Crow. Spoiler, if you don't know any of this stuff, you should stop listening now because I'm going to spoil it for you.
Girl, the people in chat play this game 100 times more than we do, so I don't think we're
Just making sure. Okay, this is a spoiler alert, okay? But when Crow was saying, like when he figured everything out and was like,
Mhm.
"I need to leave," Ikora was like, "Can we sit and talk about it?" And it was like he was like, "Okay, I'll be there." So it was like Ikora is the only one who kind of got him to be like, "All right, fine, we'll talk about it," because he was ready to just leave. He didn't want to do any extra work. And she's like, "Look, I got this job for you." And he's like, "No, I'm done. I need to figure myself out, figure out who I am and what's going on." She goes, "Can we at least talk about it?" He's like, "Okay." I'm like, "Yeah, because you have fucking feelings for Ikora, Crow."
He got the fifis.
Shut up,
I
Mike.
hate that I said that. Can we act like I didn't say that at all?
Nope, it's pretty much live. So
No.
um going back to what Mike said, isn't Crow a hunter explains why I hate him too. Um, I actually, for the longest time, hated Crow until this last storyline. And then I actually started feeling bad for him. I know that, like, he had that worm in his brain that was making him kill Cade, but it still hurt my heart. And I didn't even know Cade for as long as everybody else did, but it still made me cry when he freaking died. So, like, I was pretty pissed. I saw his face and I felt anger. I didn't care. I didn't
That
care.
bastard.
I felt anger. And then it was like with the whole thing of him figuring out his past and the hurt and pain that he felt inside. I was like, ah, ah, I feel bad for him now.
I like how they I like how they portrayed that.
It
Oh,
was
good.
it was it was such a good scene though.
Mhm.
It was really good. Dogs going wild. Dogs gone wild.
Yep. Dogs gone wild.
Here's the next segment we like to call Dogs Gone Wild.
Yikes, that sounds like a really bad situation. This is more like watch my blinds come off my windows because the dogs are going to decide to throw each other into the window.
By the way, hi Kiwi. Thanks for coming to the stream. It's going great. We're just having conversations.
You know,
You, you know, just chit-chatting about games and life and such.
and such.
How you doing, Kiwi? You doing good? Kiwi was one of the new friends I met yesterday.
Ah, the Among Us.
Yes. And Kiwi said that he's my biggest fan. Thanks, Kiwi. Okay, another one that I really want to talk about with you because I
Oh
really
boy.
want to explain it.
Uh-oh.
Does grass cry when you cut it?
So who was part of that in the original conversation? Because I know
Okay,
that was a meme in the clan for a while.
yes. So I was there, Jesse was there, and Indian was there. I don't remember who
Mhm.
else was in the chat, but it was mainly between Indian and Jesse. So I forget how we got on that topic, but like Indian being the same goofy guy that he is was like making fun of Jesse for something
Mhm.
throughout the day. Like he just kept getting on Jesse. And at some point Jesse said something about grass crying. And Indian's like, "What?" And we're all like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Grass cries." We're like, "What do you mean? Elaborate." And he goes, "Grass cries when you cut it." Does it? It does not. He goes, "You know what you smell
It's a
when."
distress signal. Yeah, it's a chemically
Yeah,
released
yeah. He
distress
goes,
signal.
"That is the grass crying because you're cutting it. It's distressed." And I'm just like, one, I didn't know that, and now I'm mad that I love the smell of cut grass. It makes me feel like I'm a monster.
I love the smell of sad grass.
Like, you know that smell you get when grass is being cut and they're distraught and they're like, "Please help me." I love that smell.
I've known that for a while. Yeah, it's a chemical reaction. A lot of green plants actually do that when they're cut, but we just grass being a prime example because we mow our lawns every so often, and it's a large amount that you smell it, but and actually
That's wild.
it it can trigger a reaction to predators, so if something's, like, eating it, a lot of times it will other plants, if they have that awful or whatever smell, it's supposed to try and deter it from eating, or what ideally it can do is it attracts predators of whatever is taking advantage of the plant itself. It can attract those to try and consume whatever's eating the plant.
Whoa.
So, ta-da.
Like Venus flytraps.
Nom, nom. Well,
I
Venus
just nom nom
flytraps are
nom.
just like, yum.
A fly?
Most
I'll eat
plants don't
it.
go, "Yum."
Could you imagine if grass would like nip at your ankles when you mow it? Why did that thought just randomly
Just like,
pop in my head?
"Where did your feet go?" The grass ate them.
It
Yum.
just like nip at your ankles. Like you get kind of, you know how you get those like grass cuts?
Mhm.
Like you just get little grass cuts on your ankles when you're done mowing from like the nipping. Never mind, I'm done.
There's actually and funny, totally not related to crying grass, but there's the flavor of Gatorade that Jake doesn't like, and it's like this green color, and he just calls it sad grass green.
It's the actual tears that come out of the
He was
grass.
like, "I don't like that." He's like, "I don't like that flavor, that sad grass green, Gatorade, whatever that is."
Sad
It's like,
grass green. Oh my gosh, stop. That's so funny.
Suki,
Ugh. Silky.
do
Pretty
you feel
poppers.
do you feel summoned? You wanna okay. Say hi. Oh!
Ah, you cute
Yeah,
little puppers.
demon child.
No, stop it.
Demon child, yes, this one. Don't let this face fool you.
He's so cute.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Aww.
Okay.
Stop it.
What? You already
Mom, keep
ate.
loving me.
You already ate. She's like, "You said the word. You said the word?" No, you already She's crazy. She
You,
is crazy.
you terrible mother.
Oh, Suki. Suki.
Oh,
Suki.
we getting some big dog barks up in here.
She barks like a big dog, but the thing is she's a little pansy when it comes She is a pansy. If another dog comes up to her, she just freaks out and runs away.
Yeah? She doesn't like try to play with them or say hi or anything?
Here's the other one. Hi, Bobo.
Hello.
Oh. Can you stop biting his ankles?
Bo's like, Mom, help.
He was trying to get in my lap, and she's sitting there biting his paws.
Like, how dare you try to get up there? I am playing with you. How could you?
These two.
Hey, I'll take dog barks over Scully. Just kidding, I love you, Skull.
She's not kidding.
I mean, it can get pretty bad. But I know it's because he's getting
Well,
really into a game.
not just that, but it's like if I tell him a game is on really loud, he's like, "It's not that loud." I'm like, "It's loud." Like everyone in chat's like, "It's loud." Just like, "Babe, please. Please."
Yeah, that's another reason Joey and I could never be in the same office. I said if it's between sharing an office or just not having one and playing in the living room, I'll play in the living room because we're just both too loud. Like it's not just him, I'm loud too.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
sometimes we can hear each other through the wall. Like I can't imagine us being in the same exact room. It would not go well.
Yeah, it's just one of those he wanted to build this desk for both of us to sit at, which is fine, but I'm like, we're playing games and we're talking to people,
Yeah.
I literally can't with you talking into my mic, but but
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, it's a cute little setup. The setup's
Eh,
really nice. I liked it. You
I
don't like
mean,
it?
I like it. I like it. It's just I think it's I like having my own space.
It's a cute little couple desk. It's so cute.
It's so cute. It's a couple thing. You 2 are so obnoxious. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
But yeah, it's it works out when we're both playing a game together, but
Mhm.
most of the time we're really not.
Playing two different games most of the time.
Well, we both just like different kinds of games.
Yeah.
He made his debut back into Destiny to try and play games with me again, but I'm like we both like different games.
Yeah. I'm excited for Overwatch 2 to come out, but I don't think it's gonna let me have controller, and that makes me sad.
Oh no. Mouse and keyboard, time to learn.
I tried that with Overwatch, the first one, and you saw how that went. It did not go well.
It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad. It
It
was
wasn't
pretty
that
bad.
bad. It wasn't that bad. When is Overwatch 2 even supposed to be a thing?
I don't know. It's been like talk for ever.
Confirmed it
Apparently
doesn't
they.
expect.
Ooh, Reddit's already talking about if it can be supported with controller on PC. Oh, that's true.
Hmm?
Technically, you can use a controller. It just doesn't have shoot. Uh aim assist.
Ah. Well, what's the purpose of using it on a controller then if you don't get that aim assist? I'm just kidding. I'm just
But
kidding.
you do when you use mouse and keyboard. So,
That's weird.
yeah. But and I'm thinking when Joey, because I was like, whatever, I'll try anyway. I can relearn how to do the game without the aim assist. It's whatever.
Mhm.
Um, Joey, I think Joey tried to do it and it like wasn't working still. So I don't really know.
Hmm. Just for regular Overwatch?
Uh huh.
Weird.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, any Steam game works with the
Mhm.
controller because it works great with Steam.
Mhm.
So I'm wondering if it's because it was Blizzard instead.
And probably not yeah, probably.
So it wasn't as because at the time I was trying to use the Nintendo Switch Pro controller,
Mhm.
so maybe it just wasn't compatible with that. So maybe if I try with the Xbox
I
controller.
think I was gonna say, and also I think as far as controllers are concerned, the Switch Pro controller is kind of I don't know. I feel
It's hit
like
or
it does.
miss,
Yeah, it's not super compatible.
which
Your
sucks because
PlayStation,
it fits my hands well.
yeah, which like a PlayStation and Xbox controller are a little bit different.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just feel like the cross compatibility is a little bit better with
Yeah.
both of those versus the Switch controller, which I
Well,
don't
I
know.
thought I broke the Switch controller, so I've been using the Xbox controller again. So, come to find out I didn't break it. We're fine. It was the wire that wasn't working.
Oh no.
Thank goodness, because I thought I broke it. I
Oh
really
yeah,
did because it kept
those
going in
things are
and
not
out,
cheap.
and I was like, "Oh my god, I just broke Joey's controller."
And
Oh my
controllers are
gosh.
not cheap.
No, they're not. And so I was panicking that I thought I broke it. But we're good. But now I don't want to use it again because if I like break it, I will feel terrible. But I get kind of rough on controllers. Like my Xbox controller,
Mhm.
the like stick is pretty
Worn down.
worn because I'll just like because like not only do I panic with my voice, I like panic with my hands. Like I go crazy with a controller. So like I don't I don't think that that way I don't want to ruin his controller. Especially because I've already gone through one controller where like it sticks one direction because of how hard I was on it, and
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't want that to happen to his too. So I'll probably just go back to my Xbox controller. It wasn't that big of a deal. I've done it for years. I can do it again.
Our X controller's still freakishly big. I feel like they used to be big, and then I don't
I
know if they
mean, this
scaled
is
down.
I still have the one from just Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had a new one since then. But like
Mm.
since my hands are so tiny when I play, like my hands, my fingertips are on the triggers, and then bumpers I have to like move my entire hand to get, or I like move one at a time. So I'm like when I play, I'm like
I'm
like I
so
have
I
to
am
like move my
I'm so
entire
terrible
hand.
with controllers. I'm so terrible.
I don't know how to use a PC. And then
I have to
my thumbs on the it's so hard to see because it's kind of dark in here. But like my fingertips are on the sticks even. So like everything is fingertip use, which really Joey said like you're supposed to be able to relax like nicely relax your thumbs on the controller, I guess. And I can't do that.
There's no relaxing. I'm tense all the time.
Like my fingertips are moving the like it's like being tippy toe. Well, I'm like tippy toeing on this stick.
Tippy
I don't
toe.
know how else to explain
Ah.
it. But yeah, I don't know. Is that a PlayStation?
It is. Jake used it for a while, and then I stole it back because it's mine technically. I have the white PlayStation 4,
Gotcha.
and he made my buttons all sticky. Rude.
Exactly why I don't want to use Joey's stuff because I feel like I would ruin it in
Ugh,
some way.
ugh, ugh.
Are
I'm
you
just
falling?
I'm just shifting my
It looked like you were falling, like trying to catch your camera. No, come
No, I was trying to adjust my monitor a little bit. It's like looking down.
Oh goodness. Well, we've been chatting for a good hour and a half.
Just chatting.
So I guess last call on any topics, questions, concerns. No. Last call. And then we're getting off of here.
Get get.
I
I'm
finally
seriously sweating.
I finally got my outfits in the mail.
Yes.
Except for the yellow top and the pants. I thought they were gonna be here today, but they never showed.
You have to send me pictures once you get them all. I want to see all of them.
Yes, I definitely will. I think you know that like jacket that isn't really a jacket. I think
Mhm.
I'm gonna wear the holographic shirt in with that instead because the see-through black shirt that I
Uh-huh.
ordered isn't that see-through, and I really want that one to show. So I'm thinking about doing the yellow under the like see-through because that might stick out better. We'll see.
Gotcha.
We'll see. But I just need to
Just
get my
wear
freaking shoes to work.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, figure the shoe situation out.
I'm so mad about it. So,
Oh, I guess I gotta do laundry. I do work tomorrow, huh?
ew. Ew.
Gross. Just kidding.
All right. Well, if you guys have nothing else to chat about, we are going to call it a night.
Grass does not cry technically, but yes, it does get sad.
It is distressed. All right. Well, we don't really know how often we're going to be doing this, but we're just vibing.
Just vibing.
Yeah. It was really
Uh,
fun though. We'll do it more
yes.
often.
Yes. We need to
So,
drag one of these distracted suckers in
yes.
to converse
We
with
will have
us.
guests, or at least we want to have guests.
I volunteered Joey so we can talk about Ikora. I'm kidding. I'm so bad.
So, Joey, we hear you're obsessed with
Be
Ikora.
he's gonna be like, "What?" No, my ears are just dumb. They didn't hear the right thing. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry. It's going to be like a meme for the next month.
Oh gosh. Need to change his role. Has crush on Ikora.
All right,
Ikora's
guys.
bang.
Well, thank you for coming to our first episode, I guess you could call it that. Our first live stream of discussions with Izzy and Salty. It's been fun. It's been real, but it hasn't. No, I'm kidding.
So what did we take away from this? Hunters are, we won't say evil. They're special.
God hates hunters for no apparent reason. Grass doesn't cry but is upset.
And
Water is wet.
Mike is a monk on a mountain.
And
Perfect.
Mike, yep, there we go. That's what we take away from today. So we will catch you guys next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.